This is how you make more money every single day. You know that jingle that everyone knows that's dead common that I just come up with then? Yeah man, this is how you can make your money work for you. I'm going to tell you some stories that I've actually been through in my life where I've had money, invested into certain things and made money from it. So we're going to get into 3 ways today that you can make your money work for you. When you've made the money, this is what you can do. Get this investor mindset, invest into these things, and for sure you'll make your money grow. The first one is, you might know this is one of your favourites, and we're going to tell you a story about how this week's been a good week for me. So, one of my favourites to invest into is cryptocurrency. Now, the reason why one of my favourites is cryptocurrency is because I decided, I think it was 2017, 2018, basically invested into some cryptocurrency. When I was quite young, I just decided to put some money into it. I'll tell you a quick story. I used to sell fake IDs to people, and basically what I'd do is I'd use this website that made it, and you'd pay for it using Bitcoin. I'd make the people pay me, I'd put the money in Bitcoin, and then some of the money I just kept on there. Look, the other week, thousands, because it was one of the wallets that I actually didn't even realise that I had, and I looked into this thing and I had thousands there. I was like, yeah man, buzzing. But so basically what I went through is just different wallets that I've used in the past that I've invested into, and I just found out that I had loads of spare money that had been worth a couple hundred, maybe, probably just a bit less than a couple hundred, and it went to past a couple thousand. So I was like, sound. Thank you, universe. So basically, that's basically how you can make money long-term investing into cryptocurrency. Now, one thing that people do wrong with cryptocurrency now, and let me tell you, I've seen an experience, is that they'll invest into cryptocurrencies at the peak of the bull run, not knowing when is the right time to invest. Because right now, you could have invested money into Bitcoin when it was at 50,000, and now you'll probably make a bit more money if it's went to 60,000 right now at the time of making this video. These people probably made some money, but the real thing is that they've missed out on making money from different altcoins. Now, finding altcoins that are going to scale and skyrocket is a little task. There's a little task to do so. So let me just quickly show you how to do that. Basically, watch the video. Watch the video. I don't know if you're here, but at the end of the video, there's going to be another video on how you can actually find altcoins that 20x your money. Also, a little side tip that might give you a bit of pocket change is that Binance, one of the world's leading exchanges for cryptocurrency, guess what? Is offering you 10% of everything you trade. So everything you trade from a certain point onwards, the money that you put in. So let's say you decided to deposit, 1,000, right? Let's say you decided to deposit 1,000 into cryptocurrency, right? You put 1,000 in, you would get $100 if you use the link below. The link might be here as well, but use the link below. And the camera is about to die, so let me change the battery. Number 2, make sure you invest into stock markets, and not just stock markets, but stocks in general. So there's a broad range of stocks you can invest into, and one of the ones that I've been liking to invest into at the moment is the cannabis stocks. Cannabis stocks are blowing up in the US and Canada because more places and more states, Canada's fully legalized, but more states are starting to really legalize cannabis for medical use, for recreational use, and it's going to become a massive market over there, especially with one of the massive places in Europe for cannabis and for weed and stuff like that is Amsterdam, and they're actually planning on revoking tourists from going there at the moment. So it's a bit up in the air. So there will be a bit more of a market in the American industry, especially because America is such a massive. All the states in America are just backed so much financially. They've got such an economical thing over there. Then as soon as that starts to increase over time, it's going to increase as well. Not only that, there's massive companies you can invest into as well. It's just about looking and doing your research into it. Warren Buffett, his main thing is he'll sit there for a couple hours a day reading news about financial stuff and everything else, new companies that are coming up, just because then he'll be like, all right, well, let's just throw a couple billion into that one, and that's how he sees his money grow. That's all he does pretty much all day. Like, basically, that's all he'll do is just read and be like, yeah, I think we should invest into this one, because then people invest into his stock and use that money to invest into other stocks and then to go further. Which brings me on to why you might want to invest into something like these. They're called hedge funds, or different companies that invest into stocks like Nasdaq, what are a couple of others, S&P 500, Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett's. These ones always invest into a certain portfolio of different stocks. So if you invest into them and other stocks go up as well, then you know you're more likely to make some money from it as well. JP Morgan Chase, that's another one. All these different stocks worth investing into. Those are the more safe ones because, you know, they do a lot of thinking, but you could just take a nice little risk if you wanted to as well and invest into a new one. 2 little new stocks for you, by the way, just because you've come on this video. Coinbase and Robinhood are also out now. Coinbase, one of the leading world in cryptocurrency exchanges. Not as good as Binance, by the way, though. You can invest into that stock, though. I'm invested into it. I'm not invested yet. I'm waiting for it to dip down a bit and then investing, because it's currently 14th of April. It is the day it comes out. So yeah, Coinbase, invest into that. So yeah, why you should invest into Coinbase? Well, I feel like a lot of you are having those questions because it is a cryptocurrency exchange, and the cryptocurrency market is going to boom this next decade. There will be ups and downs, obviously, but overall, you're going to see a massive, massive rise. For long-term investing, it's still one of the best things to do. And just quickly before I get on to the third one, let me tell you a story about why, you know, investing isn't as risky as you might think. Because I know certain people who have invested 100,000, something 6 figures, into a savings account, right? And this savings account just sits there. You know, 6 figures in a savings account is just sat there, not doing anything, like nothing. And how much will they make? Less than 1% interest every single year. Now, I can show you right now, if I decided to invest into one of my favorite cryptocurrencies, so let me get it up on my phone, right? If I just went to these people, you know, invest into one of my favorite cryptocurrencies right here. Let me just get it up a second. Yeah, these people, brilliant, love them all, but they're just not financially educated that way. And they'll think, oh, if they invest into something, investing is risky, investing is this, investing is that. People have this sort of mindset because it's ingrained into them from a young age. You know, it's about not fearing the losses, because anything, a loss, you know, it's just a lesson. You're like, okay, no worries, I'll just make it back, I'll make it back this way. And then just investing a certain percentage of a massive savings account into these investments, you know, obviously you've got your savings account there if anything goes bad, but you've got the opportunity to make a lot more money than what's sitting in there at the moment. Now, let me just get it up really quickly. So lock staking, one of my favorite cryptocurrencies, you can see this here, if it focuses, is TRX, right? Tron has went up to $15. I invested at 2 cents, not $15, 15 cents. I invested at 2 cents, I think, 2.5, something like that. So, made a good increase. But not only does your value of cryptocurrency go up, this lock staking gives you, you can't really see it, but 34% APY, average percentage return or whatever, per year, right? APR. Just trying to get me words out there, but yeah, so that you basically get 35% per year of your actual transaction, or whatever it is. But the value of that money that you put in goes up, then you're seeing the increase as well. You're going to keep on seeing the increase, which is absolutely brilliant, by the way. You see a massive, massive rise, and also get more money in. So if you had a big bank of cryptocurrency, let's say these people who put 6 figures in, that's their savings account, if they put this into their own actual account, they put this into this staking account, they're going to see a massive, massive rise. 35% of it. So let's say 100 grand. They're going to see 35 grand at the end of the year. Now, not only is that true, but obviously if the value of the coin goes down, then they're not going to make as much money, but they're making that 35%, so it could still cover the cost. But if the value of the coin goes up, then you're in the money. You are in the money. So I recommend that highly do recommend that. Now the third one, something that I'm getting into at the moment, and what I'll do say for all this is not financial advice, of course. It's not financial advice at all, but these are recommendations that I can say, and we could say, try this for yourself with money you can afford to lose. Don't try it with, don't gamble your house on it. Don't do anything like that. Money that you've got that you can afford to lose, do that. Money that you're going to just go to the shop and spend money on, or go on a night out with, all this stuff that you might spend money on, just put it into this instead. And this one is brilliant. It's actually called copy trading. Now, copy trading is basically, so you copy somebody else who's an actual professional day trader making money. You can go on to different stock websites and commodity websites and forex websites like Naga, which I'll leave a little link in the description below. Naga, you got eToro as well, which I've heard does really well. And not only that, you can also copy trade on an exchange called Prime XBT for cryptocurrency, and also Binance as well. Now, with Binance, if you're interested, it's using a website called Coinmatics, right? Coinmatics, and I'll leave links for them in the description below. Now, what copy trading does, like I said before, you the person, right? You come in, your big bag of money, you put it into whatever it is, and basically what that does then, it'll take the money out of that trade, from that bank, and make trades with it. So then they'll start making trades, literally trading a professional way where people make a lot of money from. Now, it can either go one or two ways. Trades can go bad, or trades can go good as well. I've seen a lot of people make a lot of money from it. You just have to really customize the settings from it. But at the moment, I'm getting into the cryptocurrency one because I'm like, yeah, big bag, let's get the crypto bag up, you know what I mean? Especially if this is one way where you can actually just increase your cryptocurrency bag and get it even higher than possible. So this is a really, really great way. All it does is someone who's a professional trader, they'll do the trades for their own money, for making themselves money. And you copy that, and they get a percentage of that trade, like a small percentage. But you don't do anything and make interest on money. Literally, you don't have to pay anything for it. It's brilliant. And so those are 3 ways that you can make your money work for you without even touching it. And just instead of leaving it in savings accounts and not touching it, this is what you should do instead. Obviously, leave some money in savings, not saying, just put all your savings into this. Leave some money in savings, there's nothing wrong with savings. But, you can take some money out and make some more money from it, put it back in your savings. Happy days. And you might lose money, that's one part of it, you might lose money. But the most you're going to do is gain. So, do it with money you can afford to lose. If you lose it, you're like, oh well, okay. Maybe I've done something wrong there, maybe I'll try something different. At least I took a shot. At least be proud of yourself for doing it. So, thank you everyone for watching again. My name's been Ronan from Mad About Media. Leave a like on this video, and also comment down below what more money making tips and money making techniques would you like to learn to better yourself, and I'll do my best to help you. Make sure to subscribe for more money making techniques, as I said, and thank you for watching again. I'll see you later.